2K Sports pregame show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. We're already getting the feel for this new NBA season. Taking it all in with me, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. In this game, we'll see the San Antonio Spurs going up against the Golden State Warriors at their home, Oracle Arena. Well, for Golden State, they were undefeated against this squad last season, going 3-0.
We've got NBA basketball in store for you. We're live at the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California. The home of the Warriors, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan along with Greg Anthony and Brett Barry. David Aldridge will be reporting from... And before we get underway here, let's send it over to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Steve Kerr.
Well, guys, when I...
All right, David, thanks. Hey, getting some early returns on the season, Brent, for top teams that are already looking great. How early is too early to start thinking about things like home court advantage?
Well, it's kind of like Christmas, Kevin. It's never too early to start thinking about the home court advantage. A lot of veteran teams would tell you that they're not concerned about whether their game would travel come playoff time. But home court advantage is something that they would all like to have, trust me.
So Golden State will get the first possession. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. On the court right now for the Spurs, Aldridge and Kawhi Leonard, the two stars at the forward spots. Norman Powell is out there with Murray, and it's Baines in at the 5. And that one, good.
Yeah, that shot is just on rapid fire from Steph Curry, and the defense cannot do a thing about it.
Murray dishes to Baines. Powell kicks to Murray. He feeds it to Aldridge. Dedmon with the block. But they recover it. 4 on the clock. Here's Powell. They get it back. And here's Golden State. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's good. And a nice assist from Durant.
Man, this is where KD is so versatile. The defense playing him to shoot. He spots the open man, hits them with the perfect pass.
Aldridge is screened. Wide open look here for Murray. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And the Warriors with possession here. In this matchup with the Spurs, it's their first meeting of the season.
And they rolled over this team last season, beating them every time they faced off.
Yeah, it was a completely one-sided season series, and that was no surprise to anyone. This first game between them should give us an idea if they're on a little more even ground this season.
Outside Aldridge. Powell for 3. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, they're a little bit cold here. 0 for 4 to get this one going.
Durant kicks to Garcia. Over in the corner, Green. Garcia up top, guarded by Powell, and the wide open shot from Green. Drills the three-pointer. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's why guys love lining up to play with DJ. Keep moving, get open, he'll find you. Sensational feat.
Powell kicks to Murray. Aldridge against Curry. Back to Murray. To the middle. Here's Aldridge. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
And off the schneid here. 1 of 5, but that's a big one.
Curry passes to Garcia. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Garcia's got his second basket of the night.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Murray dishes to Baines. Back to Murray. Now here's Powell, guarded by Garcia. Curry kicks to Garcia. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Garcia's got 6 points.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looked.
There are a lot of great superstars in the NBA, Brett, but when you're talking about the most dangerous scorer in the league, I still think you've got to include Steph Curry in that conversation. He just does things that nobody else can do.
Well, nobody else in the league can do, and really nobody else in the history of the league has done. You think about Steph Curry in transition pulling up from 30 feet, and we really don't even bat an eye, and we expected the balls going in every time. What a transcendent player.
3-on-3. Here's Green. The stupendous finish in traffic. Green's got his second basket.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Murray, the pass to Leonard. Aldridge a screen. Outside Leonard. Feeds to Aldridge. Back to Leonard. Over Durant. The offensive rebound.
And getting a hand in the shooter's face, locking down that in-between area.
Just taking on the challenge on every possession. I love defenders who give nothing away.
There's Green with the three. Another three for Golden State.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Outside Aldridge. Durant against Leonard. They need this one. And that's 2 points on the layup.
And that's one of Leonard's go-to moves, navigating through the traffic, draining the highly contested shot.
Curry dishes to Green. And a miss there on the triple.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And the dunk by Powell.
And nicely done. Running the floor well, then attacking the rim.
The exclamation point in transition with the high percentage finish.
Garcia goes in. He gets that one. DJ's got 8 points.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Murray kicks to Baines. Durant with the steal. And now Durant running the floor, galloping all by himself.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Just incredible flow offensively. Everyone's doing their part. Let's see if they can sustain this early momentum.
Leonard with the ball. Now Green defending. Leonard attacking, and he's fouled on the shot. One free throw coming up.
That's the power and strength he brings. Kawhi able to absorb the contact. I'm not even sure he felt it and still knocks it down.
Different look here for the Warriors. Jones checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Bell comes in for Green. Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Barton subbed in for Steph Curry. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Cole Aldridge, he's checked in for Aaron Baines. Monday Hollis Jefferson comes in for LaMarcus Aldridge. Juan's checked in for Norman Powell. Stills in for Murray.
Methodical in their approach. They have absolutely owned this first quarter.
Yeah, you can credit the play calling. Nothing really fancy, just imposing their will on the inside.
Well, you look at this Warriors team, so many players with height that can hit a three, bring the ball up court, and create a shot for someone else. Actually, Brent, it sounds a lot like you. That being said, do retired players ever dream of playing on a team like this talented?
Well, I think a lot of guys always think about when they're watching an NBA team play, especially ones that... very familiar with, that they want to put themselves out there on the floor and run the break and shoot threes. And yeah, I'm a little jealous about the way the Warriors go about their business. It would be a ton of fun to be spotted up with Kevin Durant and Steph Curry sitting out there on the wing.
5 on the clock. Barton drives in. The teardrop falls in. And the Warriors lead by 15.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
There's the pick. Leonard, the pass to Vaughn. And it's off from three-point range. Barton dishes to DJ. Three-pointer. Rebound by Aldridge. Spurs trail by 15. There's 31 seconds left here in the first quarter. And here we go. Thompson heading to the hoop. And it's Thompson with the jam.
Good predictive steal by Klay Thompson. Makes a great read. Snatches that one away. Gets in the passing lane.
Now here's Mills. Tight defense on him. 11 seconds left in the first quarter. Pass to Vaughn. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. Here's Leonard. Again, the miss by the Spurs. And so is DJ making highlights for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. And we'll be back with you shortly. On the floor. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Aldridge. Aldridge comes in for Rondé Hollis-Jefferson. Powell, he's checked in for Rashad Vaughn. And it's DeJounte Murray in for Patty Mills. Durant and Draymond Green, talented forward duo. Curry is out there with DJ, and it's Dedmon in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the group out there for Golden State. Ferocious swat. It's Curry outside. Drains it from beyond the arc. Curry's got 5 points now this quarter.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, DJ in the last matchup against the Suns was superb. He ended with 31 points and also added 5 rebounds to round out his scoring figures. It was just the game he needed to snap out of that cold spell. So try to keep the momentum going tonight, Kevin.
Great, David. Appreciate it. Well, he set the bar pretty high for himself with that performance.
He did. I mean, but we know he's going to try to raise that bar again tonight. No matter how good he is, he's always thinking he can do better.
And the great players are never satisfied. We'll see what he does in the next one.
Here's Aldridge, and he can't bank that one in. Golden State's gone 36 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. And with the emergence of Kawhi Leonard, LaMarcus Aldridge has become a secondary scorer in San Antonio. Brent, how do you like him in that role?
Well, I think that's where LaMarcus Aldridge really fits best. Even in his time in Portland with the tremendous offensive output he had as one of the Blazers' greatest of all time. He's sometimes not leaned upon as being the primary scorer, even though that low block basically belongs to LaMarcus Aldridge.
Murray kicks to Baines. He dishes it to Powell. Leonard inside, defended by Durant. Leonard with the bucket.
Well, the D right in his face, Kawhi couldn't care less. That's the expressionless assassin we've come to respect.
Over in the corner, Green. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 6 assists now in the game. San Antonio's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Murray. Green with the block.
Wow, gritty defense from Draymond, showing how tough it is, and great timing on the rejection.
No good from Durant. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Kings.
And you know what? Up against a weak defense, they were allowed to do pretty much whatever they wanted.
Yeah, what I like, though, besides that, is that they just didn't settle for it, because weak defenses, you could take bad shots. That's not what they did here tonight.
There's a good screen. Ball's knocked loose. Stolen by Durant. Jumps up. Oh, and the jam by Durant.
And using all of his 7'5" wingspan, Durant turns backwards.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. Outside Leonard shoots. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. On offense, here are the Warriors. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Aldridge a screen. Murray dishes to Aldridge. Back to Murray. It's stolen by Green. And now running it up the court. Green pushing it all the way. And it's Golden State with another.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Murray kicks to Aldridge. To the paint. Here's Powell. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Garcia inside. Powell's there. Garcia can't get it to go. Leonard against Durant. There's the screen. Back to Leonard. 4 seconds left. Green for 2 points. Leonard's got 4 points in the quarter.
Whipping off the screen there like a tiger, Leonard creates enough space to get the shot off that he wants.
And so it's the Golden State Warriors with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the main issue during the first half?
We didn't make shots.
Thank you for that insightful analysis, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. A fantastic game from Draymond Green in this one.
And so far, he's giving them great production from deep. They've been able to kind of spread the floor because of it.
Well, his shooting has fueled the offense, and we'll see if they can get him the ball to see if he can keep it going in the second half.
And, you know, Brent, we know top-level coaching is an all-in affair. Strategy, motivation, working the officials. But who are some of the most complete coaches in the league right now?
Well, the top of the list is Greg Popovich and what he does. There's no doubt that the way that he has his team prepared on a nightly basis, carrying out the game plan, the way he works the sidelines, as you mentioned, Kevin, Greg Popovich is the cream of the crop when it comes to NBA coaches.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Skilled tandem of Leonard and Aldridge at the 3 and the 4. Norman Powell is out there with Murray, and it's Baines in at the 5, roaming the paint.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Powell, guarded by Garcia. Leonard the pass to Murray. They set the pick, and there's the call on Durant. That is his first foul of the game. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Murray, good.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Back to Curry. DJ with it. Powell's there. Garcia. Yep, it counts.
Good focus from DJ. Clear contact on the shot, but he just stays with it, finishes, and now has a chance at the end one.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Mills, he's checked in for the Spurs. And that one misses. The Spurs have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Nobody near Leonard. Misses the 3.
Yeah, they got to hope to turn it on soon. 1 of 4 so far. They know they got to be better.
Curry dishes to Garcia. It's Durant on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Puts it up from 15. And Durant gets it to go. Durant's got 10 points in the game.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Spurs' Greg Popovich talked about developing players. He said, our method is usually tough love. I don't think coddling works, and beating them to death mentally doesn't work either. You give them a clear picture of what's demanded. Understand what makes them tick. That doesn't get through, you get rid of them. Kevin?
And the military background of Popovich plays a part in this way of thinking, David. It's why the Spurs have been so successful for so many years. Jones checked in for Golden State. San Antonio also making some changes. Aldridge comes in for Aaron Baines, and it's Vaughn in for Powell.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Outside Aldridge. There's the pick. Passes to Vaughn. Good, and Aldridge gets the assist. Aldridge has got his third assist on the night.
Very well executed pick to give him all kinds of space to get that one off.
And it's DJ missing. San Antonio's gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. LaMarcus Aldridge standing 6'11", tall for the power forward position.
He's got the size advantage on most defenders and a devastating ability to shoot a turnaround jumper, especially over the left shoulder from the mid-range. So a great and capable scorer.
Golden State's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. And the basket by Curry.
Got to do your best to make Steph put the ball on the floor. I know he could still do that, but catch and shoot is just deadly.
And he gets the bucket. Aldridge has got his first points of the night.
Coaching staff high-fiving themselves there, watching that team move the ball around, doing whatever is best for the team.
Garcia inside. That one doesn't go. Now San Antonio takes it the other way. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Vaughn kicks to Aldridge. The jump hook, and Jones sends it back. Outside Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's DJ. On the 3 off target. The Spurs shooting pretty terrible here in the third quarter at around 30%. And the foul called on DJ. That is his first minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. Steph Curry's out there with DJ. Then there's Kyle O'Quinn. Then it's Jones. And it's Hicks in at the 3 slot. That's the Warriors 5. Here's Leonard, and Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
Man, when Leonard gets this kind of scoring rhythm going, very few defenders have the strength and athleticism to slow him down, unless he could guard himself.
Jones kicks to Curry. Now here's DJ. Defense is right there. San Antonio with the rebound. In transition, here comes San Antonio. Here's Mills. Count it from 12.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Garcia can't get it to go. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Took him no time at all on that one.
And when it rains, it pours. Another jump shot tickles the twine.
Curry kicks to DJ. Hey, Brent, what are some of the biggest differences between NBA play and international play?
I think in international play, and we're moving more and more towards it, Kevin, is possessions oftentimes involve 5 to 6 passes and exploring quick cuts to the basket, big guys away from the hoop, and opening up space around the lane for cutters to get in there and slicing through with passes to get available scoring opportunities. A lot of these coaches have borrowed some sets, especially during international competition with the Olympics, that they brought back to training camps for the NBA season.
Passing, cutting, shooting. I mean, those are the most attractive things to the naked eye to see and watch.
You know what, Kevin? That sounds a lot like basketball to me.
Yeah, me too.
The defense looked lost there. Get out your compass. No excuses. You got to guard the perimeter.
Curry passes to DJ. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Leonard kicks to Mills. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Mills has got 11 points here in just the second half. Warriors leading by 22. Curry kicks to Garcia. Tries a three. Mills with the rebound.
And not doing his team any favors jacking up three-pointers. He needs to realize that right away.
Here's Aldridge. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
High-level offensive rebounder. Aldridge has the wingspan and timing to get to those.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. Hey, Brent, you went from player to announcer. What different aspect of the game do you notice now watching it from the booth?
You know, I think it's great just to have the perspective when I'm able to sit courtside, Kevin, and watch everything that goes on outside the play. The reaction from coaches to players and their demeanor, whether they're carrying out their assignments, watch guys on the bench. So much more emotion I can catch sitting on the sidelines next to you.
I bet. On the changes. Dwayne Dedmon's checked in for Jones. Green comes in for Kyle O'Quinn. And Durant subbed in for Hicks. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Baines is checked in. Green inside the three-point line. No good off the front iron.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Mills in the corner. Here's Vaughn, guarded by Garcia. Aldridge dishes to Mills. 6 on the shot clock. Kicks it to Leonard. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. They'll be hosting Orlando for the next one. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Now here's Mills. Leonard on the wing. Fires from the corner. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls. Leonard's got 19 points.
Well, if they're going to win this game, he's going to require just a little bit of help. Many of the shots he's taking are finding the hoop.
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And Brent, every year on average, it seems like players get a little taller. They can jump a little higher. They run a little faster. What are your thoughts about raising the rim above 10 feet where it stands now?
That's a great question, Kevin. I don't think that's happening anytime soon. But
you see you shaking your head and you kind of laughed at it.
Yeah, I just can't see it happening.
The game is hard enough as it is right now, right? Is that what you're saying?
It is. I like your idea about making the court a little bit bigger, but 10 feet seems to be a pretty good number for where that tin sits.
About right, huh? And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. First free throw is good. Brent, when we look at some of the classic rivalries between teams, they don't look as emotionally charged nowadays, at least just by the first appearance. Is there a way to get that back the way it was?
I don't think so, Kevin, just because everything is too accessible for us. It used to be that the distance between those cities seemed to be the exact mileage that the cities were that far apart. Now you can pick up your phone and you feel like if you're in San Francisco, you might as well be in LA.
Sure.
And so it's really hard to get that dynamic to happen. It's got to happen more organically, which is what we've seen between Golden State and Cleveland appearing in the finals the past couple of years. That's really helped the league to see those 2 teams do battle for the league's greatest prize. Over the decades, the way the league has grown, phenomenal, due in no small part to the leadership. Brent, what are some of the key traits you've seen of these 2 great NBA commissioners? I think the one thing about both David Stern and Adam Silver that they have done a great job with is that they're approachable. There doesn't seem to be a time, at least in an NBA player's career, where they don't feel like they could either call the office and within maybe a day or 2 hear from somebody from the league office. But the fact that both David Stern and Adam Silver find their way out to arenas throughout the regular season, come to see every team, that approachability, I think, far and away sets those 2 gentlemen apart.
No good on the free throw.
Racking my brain to think about a player in the league who works harder than DJ. work ethic is part of what makes him special.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwayne Dedmon. Jones comes in for Green. Andre Iguodala is checked in for Kevin Durant. And Barton subbed in for Steph Curry. Murray for three. It's good. With that basket, he's now 5 for 9.
You could see some miscommunication on the defensive end of the floor that time. No excuse for letting a player get that good a look on that possession.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Warriors.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And every win important, and this one will go down as win number 3.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
And guys, one of the steady and outstanding players putting in another impressive performance. It was a big-time outing for Steph Curry.
He painted a great picture on the offensive end with the ball movement tonight. Really racked up some assists. And had some pretty sweet passes to go along with it.
A different look now for San Antonio. Haywood's checked in, and it's Green in for Norman Powell. Murray, the pass to Aldridge. Back to Murray. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2. Free throw good, Murray. And so Murray nails both of them. They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Barton kicks to Jones. Golden State moving it around. Screen by Jones. Inside. No good with the layup.
I mean, come on. You don't see misses like that. I mean, that's grade school.
Green, no luck. And McGee kicks to Garcia from deep. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jones. Here's Garcia. Iguodala outside. Goes back up. Offline. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly. And the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Kevin, how did you guys get this win tonight?
Well, we had to get stops. You know, those guys, they got so many options, so many good players, man. We just had to rally around each other and get stops.
Yeah, you guys played your best ball at the end and got the win. Congratulations. Back to you, Kevin.